Hey guys, so hope you're staying safe and doing well. Today is going to be my first episode of Conrad TV. So get some popcorn, some soda. It's gonna be a little bit longer than I normally do, but hopefully you enjoy this. So today, our first topic we're gonna talk about is pyramids. No, not these pyramids. We're gonna talk about these pyramids. I don't know if you can read that, it might look backwards. But one of the most annoying questions I get is this one of those pyramids, right? It's so crazy. So it's actually really offensive people ask me that question because pyramids are illegal. So if you're asking me, am I part of a pyramid? Like, you're questioning my character, right? You're saying, not only am I involved in something that's not legal, but am I trying to get you involved into something that's not legal? And that, of course, always starts the conversation off on the wrong foot. So, no, it's not a pyramid, and please don't ask me that. So, let's talk about what is a pyramid. Okay, so a lot of times people say, well, the people above you make more money than you. Like, I get that all the time, and it's kind of crazy. So, yeah, okay, that's possible. Doesn't have to necessarily be true. But let me start with this. At your job, I like to refer to what I heard someone once say was just over broke. But at your job now, right, you have a manager, a boss, right, someone above you. Do they make more money than you? I'm pretty sure they do, right? That's the way it works. You have this corporate ladder, and everyone's trying to climb the corporate ladder because the higher you go, the more money you make, right? And the person at the very top, who's usually the CEO, makes the most money, right? That's how it works. That's why people try to climb the corporate ladder. That's why they try to get to management and other levels, right? Other levels in that pyramid, right? And that's just how it works. That's just the bottom line. So let's talk about that. All right, so I drew out the corporate pyramid. I don't know if you guys can see that, but at the top is the CEO, right? So how does it work? At the top, you have a CEO. CEO makes all the strategic decisions, sets the direction for the company, right? Gets paid a lot of money. Probably on average, several $100,000, right? On probably an average business, maybe the CEO makes $300,000-$400,000. If you work somewhere like Goldman Sachs and some really big company, right, then that's way, way more. All right, but how does it work? You have a CEO. Then under the CEO, usually, typically, there's more C-level, like CIO, CTO, CMO, CSO, CISO, whatever other C-level they want to create, right? Right. So the CEO makes the most money. Then you have a CEO, you have the C-level executives. Then they make the second amount, most money. Then under them, it's going to be your VPs. So you have your VPs, and then they're going to make a little bit less than the C-level people. But then you have your VPs. Then you have directors or senior directors, depending how big your company is. Then you have managers or senior managers, depending how big your company is. Then you might have leads, and then you have employees. And at the bottom, those employee levels is probably where 95% of people sit, right? And each one of those levels above you, people make more money than you, right? Now, my question to you is like, is that a pyramid? Like, clearly it's a pyramid. So, and it is what it is, right? I'm not complaining about it at all. It's just that's the way it is, the way it works. And if you want to make more money, what do you have to do? You have to climb up the pyramid. So here's a question. Will you ever make more income than your boss? Like, in the history of corporations, it just doesn't happen, right? Your boss always makes more money than you do, right? That's just how it works. So, I'll be honest. In my time as management, I've tried to hire someone. At one time, I tried to hire someone and pay them more than I was making, and my boss didn't allow. He said, "No, you can't do that." And I was like, "Why? Like, this guy has a lot of value. He's gonna make my job easier. I really want him on the team. Like, I don't care if he makes more money than me." And they didn't allow. So now let's talk about the business that I'm in, what I do. So in my business, the person who recruits me, it's called my upline, right? So my upline, it's he can make more money than me. Like, it's possible. If he's been in the business for a lot longer, he probably should be, right? If I'm brand new and he's been in business for 5-6 years, he should be making more money than me. But it doesn't have to stay that way. So a CEO in our business is just it's a promotion. Like, my goal is to get to EVC, which is Executive Vice Chairman. So EVCs, all I have to do to become an EVC is just work as hard as an EVC works, right? Build what an EVC has built, right? Basically, it's all about your production, your work, right? It's all about how hard you work and what you put into it, right? So if my upline who recruited me is lazy or doesn't have the same vision, or whatever, there's nothing to stop me from making more money than my upline, his upline. There's no limit, right? I'm not limited. I'm only limited on my work ethic, on how much I'm willing to put into it, right? And that's a huge difference, right? So I can never be a CEO at the company that I work for. Never. I can never be the chairman in the company that I work for. Never. Like, I don't even have no chance, right? If I'm lucky, maybe I'll get to, let me not even talk about myself. So most people are at employee level, right? That's most people. Some people get to management. Some people become managers, right? And if you stick around to your company 10, 15 years, maybe, I'm averaging this out, right? But if you stick around long enough, just say that, you stick around long enough, maybe you get to a director level. But getting to higher levels than that, getting to the senior director level, the VP level and above, really difficult to do, especially for people of color. So that's why, I love our business, because to become a CEO, I just have to work as hard as a CEO, right? If I work harder than them, then I'm going to get past them. So anyway, that's my first episode for today. I think the dog was barking, so hopefully it came out okay. So comment, leave feedback, text me, call me, let me know what you think. Thanks.